Where the hell is this guy? We said we would meet here. What the fuck?
Yo! Here I am!
So, what are we doing here, Lars?
We're in the hallways now for the school. This is where we have classes. Dames. These are paintings made by children here on the wall. Those were some ladies from the university. They're exclusive.
University exclusive?
These are my favorite teachers. Bob! Well,
yes. This is your study landscape?
This is where all the hoes.
Yo! So Lars, we're at your level now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do here on a daily basis?
This is where I normally walk to take a shit or take a pee or take my coffee. This is where I wander off when I'm bored of the teachers and students. Like normally they whine about my ass. I have mostly women in my class, so you have to deal with that shit, you know. For the rest, yeah, this is like a safe place for all of us. Yes, you can hang around, study here, ladies.
Well, as long as you are here, it's not really safe. But...
No. You have predators and you have people that predate on. You know, that's not proper English, but it don't matter. For the rest, they're shy people. You know, like they're scared of anything different. So you have to approach them with safe measures. Got it? It's right. It's alright. So we're gonna continue. For the rest, there are many like these places. Yo, Barbara! It's fine with the rest. You know, you're friends with everyone in this place. You know, you get to know each other. You hang around. It's beautiful. Oh. Good to see. Good to see. Continue. Alright, we're almost at my classroom. These are girls doing homework, you know. All the homework for everyone. This is where the real magic happens, you know.
So Lars, we're here now in your classroom. Maybe you can tell us a bit about what you're doing here in school and what study you do.
I'm studying pedagogy, child psychology. We learn about the way a child gets raised, what kind of thing you can do to raise a child, which psychologist has something to say about raising children, the ways you can raise children. That's the most important thing, the ways. There are many ways to raise children. We learn about the things that are the aftermath about a dad or a mom raising a child wrong. We learn how to prevent that and de-escalate and help the situation. We learn about emotions, like which emotions provokes the next emotion. Like for a quick example, depression is inwards hate. I don't know why I said that, but that's what I thought about. For the rest, we work with children from the first year. We do internships. I do the internship that's called Maatjesproject. It's translated to Buddies Project. And I help children one-on-one that are sad most of the time because of situations that happened at school or at home. And I talk with them and I prevent them from making mistakes or feeling sad. That's about it, actually.
Great. Now let's go on with the tour, I guess.
Let's go on, man! We can just hang here. Like, this is my spot normally, you know, to study and shit. You know, like I'm always like here, but wait, I'm gonna show you my favorite part of this thing. You can put the chairs in the back seat, like in the front gear. Like this is the chill classroom. I knew that. And you know what's the best part about this thing is you can look about the diversity in Leeuwarden. You know, here the as we say in Holland, the skerenwijken. For the rest, you can look at the beautiful parking spot. If you're with your car, you can spot it from here. You can keep it in the gaten.
So, we're here now again in the building of Lars. We're gonna take a look how his class looks like.
Follow me.
Okay, Lars, we're here in class. What are you doing?
Well, we have a case here. I can't show his name about a thing that happened in the internship, and we have to discuss it by the questions from Korthagen with the different phases. And now I'm writing my case and answering the questions about this particular incident that happened. And now I hope I can prevent it from happening again and be a better child supporter.
So right now we're here with the teacher of Lars. Maybe it's good if you introduce yourself first.
Yes, of course. My name is Raymond Klein-Olthuis. I'm a teacher here at the Social Studies, and we teach pedagogy.
Pedagogy. And Lars, of course, explained us already a bit about the study, but I guess you can explain it a little bit better, what you do and maybe what you're working on at the moment.
So what we're doing right now in class is we're using a reflection model from Korthagen, so they can reflect on their own behaviors and see what kind of alternative ways they could have used to to act in certain situations that had a big impact on them at that particular moment.
At that particular moment, and it's for themselves or for like a case study.
Well, it's related to a specific situation, but ultimately the goal would be to to get better in your role as a child supporter, and to be better at enriching the lives of the people that you're working with, the children that you're related to in your work.
Interesting. So, what qualities do you need to be a good, a fitting pedagogy student and eventually work in this field? What qualities do you need?
What qualities would you need to be a skilled child supporter?
Yes.
What you're saying, I guess. In fact, you should have the quality to be willing to be empathetic, to try your utmost best to see things from the perspective from a child or from a parent, that you are authentically interested in the other person. That can actually be quite an obstacle and challenge, to actually let your own colored interpretation, to let that be for what it is, and to be authentically interested. I think that is a big quality. I think you should be caring, respectful. We have different documentation that states what is important in this field of work. There is, for example, in Dutch called the beroepscode. That states articles that tell us about having respect, to take the other person as who they are. Etc. So those are a couple of qualities.
Okay, great. How good of a student is Lars?
How good of a student is Lars? Well, he's got comedy. That's really. And actually, in fact, today I said to him, I do think you're really funny. You can always make me laugh, so that's a good thing. On the other hand, sometimes I need to say, hey, when are you really going to do your work? But eventually, he does.
Okay.
So pretty good, I would say.
That's a good ending, I would say. Thank you very much for the interview.
No worries.
And that was it.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Goedenavond heren. Today's after school activity is gonna be themed in visiting friends. Today, an old friend of mine, we're gonna visit him. We're gonna smoke a joint, aka Jackie, aka dikke fucking toeter. But we're here at the location right now. It's disclosed. Ladies, if you want to address, give me a ring. We're here now. I'm gonna see if he is home. I hope he is. If he doesn't, it's gonna look bad on me because as a psychologist you have to know things, and if I don't know if he is home, I'm screwed. I'm gonna knock the door. Oh fuck!
So Lars, would you smash this person?
Yes. Okay, Koen. Would you let this person pick up his kid from school?
Do I look like Santa Claus?
No. You've got Daniel.
Goddamn, Daniel! So, welcome to the section where we do a little Q&A with our buddy of the week. We're gonna delve into the personal life of him and get to know him a little bit better. So I would like to ask you first, since the people at home don't know, how did we meet?
We met roughly 16, 15 years ago in school. Groep 3, it's in the Netherlands. I don't know what's in English.
Grade 3.
Grade 3. We met when he arrived in the class, and he was at a table full of women, and he needed a buddy to pick up the women. So I went to join him on his conquest.
It's meant to be, you know, buddy, like full circle.
Yeah.
Alright, great. Now that they know, maybe let's get into a bit more of your study life.
Yes, yes.
I would like to know, why Leeuwarden? Why did you choose to come here? Like, did you choose Pedagogies right away, or did you have other?
No, I choose Leeuwarden because I thought so I could stay at home first, but I studied politics before Pedagogies. I quitted politics because it's too much discussion and people are not funny over there. If you're watching from the politics side, you are all cocksuckers. Yeah, Leeuwarden just it's like I was here 2 years in a politics study, and I like the town. Koen is here. It's nice people. It's not big. It's not small. I like it. 1 hour away from home. Shout out to you, mom. So yeah, that's it.
Great. And why did you switch to Pedagogies? What was the reasoning behind that?
I wanted to still work for or with people, and if you're in the politics, you kind of work for the country. But I wanted to work for a certain type of group of people I still help in my ID. Like children are like grown people are they're all stuck in their own ideas sometimes, and children, you can help them, you can talk with them, and a child is sometimes pure. It's honest with you, more honest than an adult. And if we're gonna dig really deep into it, I still want to do politics in the future, and my politic program will be around children, the future.
So, 2030, vote for him.
For president. For president.
For president, of
Yes,
course.
Yes.
Okay, so as we talked a little bit about your student life, maybe you can tell me a bit about how is your class, like compared to the people you used to at home? How is the dynamic?
It's way different. My class exists about 95% of women.
You hear that, boys? Might consider it.
But it's nice. It's a different vibe, a different energy. But I really miss more boys around me to just fuck around with, because women are funny in their own way, but not as funny as men are. And I know there are gonna be debates about this, but no.
Everyone their own opinion, of course.
No. Shut it.
Okay.
Barbara, you in the back? Shut it.
Maybe you can tell a story of, like a great story about your friends at home, like an example of how the dynamic is over there.
Well, one of my friends lost his parents. That's sad, actually. But a few months after that, he had a birthday, and he actually went away for his birthday with his sister on a little vacation. I think he didn't want to spend his vacation at home. Was completely understandable if you lost your parents, and it's understandable. But when he came back, we had a surprise party for him, and we filled the whole living room with balloons, like so many of them you can imagine. And when the party was done, we were like, what are we gonna do with all these balloons? And they live not in Hogeveen, but in a smaller town around Hogeveen, Zuidwolde. And there's actually one supermarket there, and no, two, but okay, we're gonna keep it at one. And the boss of that store is a dickhead, because some of my friends used to work for him, and he's a proper piece of shit, you know, like cursing at everyone and touching little women, you know. It's that type of guy, like Bob's dad, you know, like the weird dad, you know. And Luca had the guy where the house was from. He had a Kangoo fan back in the day, and it's like a little truck, and we put all the balloons in there. Like, it was magnificent how many we could fit in there, and we had the idea to just drive to his house, drive up the parking way with BFAC things on, and just put all the balloons in his garden, knock at his door, and him in the middle of the night in his garden with hundreds of balloons. Imagine the scene. So said, so done. We went in the car. We first had to stash that thing, so we stashed that thing. But it's a two-seater, so Luca and I don't remember who went with him. I think don't matter that you don't know the people. Doesn't matter. So friends in the van, we in a car behind them. We followed them. Two cars actually were in a three-car thing. We also had some balloons in the cars as well, but that doesn't matter. So we went to the house. Put the fan in backwards, rolled up the windows or the doors, threw all the balloons out. And fuck it. The guy, we thought we could knock on the door, like we thought we could. And all the balloons were going everywhere. It was windy, like they were everywhere. It's like it looked pretty to me, actually. So, but one of us wanted to knock on the door, but when one of us walked to the door went open, and a guy in his pajamas came out with a walking stick, hitting around him, and we were screaming and we drove away, and one of our friends, we forgot him. We were still in the garden with all the balloons going everywhere. So we were already a block around away, and he was like screaming, you forgot me. So one car in the backwards picked that guy up. He got some hits from the man with the stick, but we went out safely. Cops were called, but we were long gone. We went back a few hours later to find the man picking his yard full of balloons, but karma's a bitch. That's what I have to say.
Great life lesson for you people out there.
If you own a store, be nice to your workers.
Don't be a dickhead.
Don't be a dickhead.
Don't be a dickhead. And now let's wrap it up maybe with one more serious academic question. What kind of person do you need to be if you want to do pedagogic?
You have to know. You have to have a sense. Like if you look to a child or with someone you talk to a patient or a teenager, like you have to sense what they're feeling. Like they're not gonna tell you. No one is really telling you what they feel. Maybe at some level, but not to the roots of it. Especially a child that has been traumatized or something else. So you have to know. You can't expect a patient or a teenager or a child to just give you the information. You have to know what you're looking for and what you're looking at.
So you have to be good with people.
I guess so, good with people.
I guess so. Well, it was an insightful conversation, I would say.
And thank you for watching.
No comment, 1 star.